And I actually think it'll be enough to DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, look at how fast that P.E.K.K.A got melted. Dude, Evo Inferno Dragon. Evo, you can't stop with an E-Wiz. You thought you could stop it with an E-Wiz? No, 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 no. Ooh, what's up, gamers? I want you to look at my deck. I'm not gonna say anything. Just look at it. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be using in today's video. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to just absolutely melting my opponent's towers with this complete brain rot deck. In terms of the toxicity meter, I think I would place this deck even a little higher than Elixir Golem. You'll see it in today's video, but it really is all gas, no brakes, and sometimes you don't even defend and you just go in for the 3 crown. And is there anything more frustrating than playing against a deck like that? Honestly, probably not. So buckle up because you're in for a special episode on today's program. But despite the debauchery that is going to take place in today's content, I will never forget to thank my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And to anyone else watching, either as a first-time viewer or a new viewer, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's completely free for you and it helps me so much, so thank you for your consideration. And consider my yap session over and consider this the end of my sanity as we dive into today's matches. All right, into our first match of the video. I can't necessarily say that I'm excited to play. Ooh, not that overlay. Okay, look at my hand, bro. What am I supposed to do? Okay, well, I can't even be mad, bro. My deck is also diabolical, so crazy start. I was like fixing my overlay and we just got absolutely clowned. All right, so this deck is pretty nasty. The good news is I feel like there's always like a crap ton of comeback potential. Wow, he has Electro Dragon. Okay. Ripperoni. Wow, awful start. Okay, good to know. Wow, I think I'm just going to have to like sack and attack here. All right, so we're going to let that tower go. It was pretty much gone anyway. Plus he overspent hella. So as long as he doesn't have like... Actually, I don't know what he can play that's going to save this tower here. All right, let's just rage this up. I wasn't going to play the rage, but because he dropped the Valkyrie, I want to make sure that we at least trade towers. So we're in a pretty decent spot here. If you ever can't defend, just go in. Like, just all gas, no brakes. As you can see now, or at least we're in a 2-tower situation. Ooh. I kind of want to save my Goblin Curse for a moment when I need it. Because now that we know they have the Skarmy, that is like the picture-perfect card that you would want to play your Goblin Curse on. So we're not a horrendous start. I will say the Electro Dragon is the one card that I'm like, dang. I wanted the Pancake to go on the Goblin Machine. This deck's actually harder than it looks. I know it doesn't look difficult, but I promise you it's actually mildly difficult. I think what I'm going to do, I think we can win right here if I get this to lock on the Goblin Giant, because then this can take it out and we're actually going to be okay. Nice, okay. Maybe I was being a little dramatic about winning because he's just going to Valkyrie, but that was still a really good sequence for us. Like, we're going to get a crap ton of damage. Nice. And the Valkyrie comes down. That's great for us. We survived. But it is that Electro Dragon. If I see the Electro Dragon come down one more time, I have such a bad cycle to defend air right now. I need to get back to my Inferno Dragon. I might just push opposite lane. Okay, luckily he does not go in. Nope, he goes in. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not ideal. The good news is we're probably just going to get have a nasty counter push here. I have my Goblin Curse Rage ready this time because we failed to have it last time. We're actually going to do split lane defense or a push here. And I'm just waiting for my Goblin Curse Rage. I'm waiting for my moment to shine with Goblin Curse Rage. There it is, Goblin Curse Rage and GG's because his Valkyrie's not in hand. So that's why it's beneficial to save it low-key for that type of moment. That type of moment is exactly why you'd want to save Goblin Curse Rage. So absolutely melted his tower. At least he said GG's. I would have been way more toxic. Great first match. We'll see you in the next one. All right, next match here. That last game was interesting. My dude's tower just got melted, which is pretty nice to see. This deck is like really, really polarizing. Like, you either have a really good matchup or a really bad matchup oftentimes. That was a crazy first play. I'm not going to lie, that's just kind of ridiculous. I'm going to end up losing a good amount of my tower too. Come on. I'm actually beside myself that didn't kite the mini P.E.K.K.A, but okay. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why didn't that pull the mini P.E.K.K.A? I guess the knight pushed it away. Wow. All right, well, we're going to see if we can bring it back. Okay, let's be ready for like... Nah, he goes for a kite of his own. Ridiculous, dude. I don't even know what to play here. Just rage this up and then go for a defensive Goblin Machine. Wow, 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 wow. Two no-skill Jedis just going at it. Yeah, he goes arrows. Okay, we're going to see if we can bring this back. I'm sure we can. One, because this deck always has a crap ton of comeback potential. And anyone who makes a play like that first play, they're usually not that good of a player. So I'm not too worried about being able to bring this game back. But good to know that he's also running Goblin Giant. I feel like Goblin Giant has quickly become the lowest skill win condition in Clash Royale. Like, genuinely. I feel like it's 0 skill required. Alright, we do need to be careful here. I want to have my Inferno Dragon ready to shred his Goblin Giant. I'm probably going to have to rage it up as well here. So let's predict it, and then we're going to just drop a rage. Oh, or if he lets it go, that's fine with me too. Cool with me. Let's rage this up because I want it to start spawning goblins. Nice, and that'll actually take care of the mini P.E.K.K.A. So pretty good, and now he over defends the left, and we're going to take his right side tower. So just like that, we're back in this game. I told you, dude. I told you. Playing around the Sparky is like the only, well, maybe not the only, but one of the more tricky parts about this matchup, more than likely. I don't want to commit too much elixir to a lane and give his Sparky value. So I'm just going to kind of like wait a little bit. Nice, okay. I think I can go in, and then what I can do is then go Inferno Dragon on his whole push. And we like should seriously be fine. So let's actually do it now. Without his Sparky, he just can't really make a push. So that's all that we really wanted to do in this situation. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to do work, but it's going to get DPS down because of that Rune Giant. Nice. And a little too late on the defense from my opponent, I feel like. We're in a much better situation than they are. Let's get this curse down and maybe help us out on defense. Okay, Goblin Curse. Goblin Curse defensively actually might have saved this game. Wow, I'm beside myself at the thought that we could maybe actually win this. That's crazy. Let's apply pressure here, so if he goes in, at least he loses. Nice. Okay, beautiful. Only thing he could play is like a mini P.E.K.K.A. in the pocket, so if I have enough elixir to kite it away, there's no chance that we lose this match. Wow, I can't believe we brought it back. Dude, I told you, dude, this deck is so easy to play a lot of the time, so GG's to MacGyver. Kind of embarrassed to post that, but we're going to do it. We'll see you in the next one. All right, up here against Paulino Loco. I think if you're someone who's trying to reach Ultimate Champion for the first time, this would be an amazing deck for you. At the level that you're at, I'm sure you would just steamroll people. I'm not using this in Ultimate Champion, but I saw some people using this deck in Ultimate Champion, so you can do work. In general, when you play this, I think you almost always want to be like reactive. You never really want to make the first push. So this is perfect. He spent 4 elixir, so I get to drop my Goblin Machine. Pancake levels it up as well. No Zappies in hand. I'm inclined to cycle my Inferno Dragon. Just help me get to my Evo and to make this push a little more menacing. I don't really expect anything from this push, to be honest. I was just trying to, you know, apply a little bit of pressure. I'll have arrows ready for like some sort of spam, but I don't think we're going to need it. I might just predict like a swarm of some sort. Nah, he goes for the hunter. I think that was worth it because if we would have hit a swarm, we would have probably instantly won. So I don't mind going for that in that situation. He just used his Fisherman, so I'm going to go Goblin Giant. Again, just trying to cycle to my Evo. I don't expect to break through. I don't expect to get a significant amount of damage. But no Fisherman and cycle is fine with me. So he can't pull this away either, which is good. I think I'm going to support this with a Bomber. Ooh, okay, hang on. Hold up. Let's get the curse down. And we're going to wait, and then we're going to rage at the perfect time like this. Good log by him. But we're still going to get a crap ton of damage, and he has to defend both lanes. Oh, pull the Spirit. Pull the Spirit. Nice, nice, nice. It pulled the Spirit. Okay, good, good, good. He does get King Tower activated. Oh, does he? No, he messed it up. Oh, let's go. He messed up the King Tower activation. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so even if we trade towers, like I said, dude, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. If we find ourselves in a tower trade scenario. Let's get the Goblin Giant down here. I'm going to be ready if he immediately goes in. Oh, he used his Zappies. I only said that because that's like the reset to the Inferno Dragon. Okay. We're going to just go all in here, Loki. All right, let's rage this up. Get the Goblin Curse down as well. Nice. And I think I should go arrows just to clean up the Hunter. Yep. Yep. Look at that skill. Look at that skill. Fireball's not going to save you, my guy. Fireball's not going to save you. Okay, all he can do is go in for a Royal Giant. So I'm just going to attempt to clog this lane. Right? Basically make it difficult for him to go in for that RG. Okay, we're going to do this. And I'm going to just try and DPS down the Fisherman right away. Nice. That's fine. Bomber here. Goblin Curse as well. Good job, Bomber. Good job, Bomber. Oh, he can get an RG down here, so I'm just going to try and block the bridge, Loki. Rage this up. Come on, come on. No. Does it do enough? It does do enough. No. Oh! I didn't deserve that win. That's kind of thematic with this deck. Let's go, baby. We'll see you in the next one. All right, into our next match here. That last game was so crazy, dude. Oh, my gosh. And they're running Dagger Duchess. That's what I like to see. All right, I'm just going to chill. Like I said, it's always better to be reactive. Another reason it's good is because the Chef Tower gets to charge up as well. Yeah, interesting. I'm going to leak a teeny bit. This is, like, looking at my current hand, this is really tough. Because he just wants to go, like, Goblin Giant or something. I don't know. This, like, if he goes E-Wiz, like, they're... this is just so shitty. All right, I'm just going to rage this up. I really just want this dead. As much... Yeah, like, dude, what? Like, what? I don't know what I was supposed to do in that situation. But he did use his Sparky, and he did use his Wizard, which are definitely two of his, like, most important defensive cards. So we're going to see if we can spam him, right? Try and clap back a little bit. Okay, probably not. Never mind. Okay. Well, we do get a little bit of chip. My man is playing P.E.K.K.A, Wizard, something. All right, let's get this eye drag down here. It'll clean up the hog. Two just diabolical decks, man. We are just menaces. Oh, I really want to get this down. It's not going to get down in time. All right, I'm going to drop this. He should actually still have to respond to it. All of my rage ready for, like, bats or something. My man, nice. Okay, we do get the E-Wiz out of hand. Let's do this just to, like, tank some of the damage. And then at least if he drops something, yeah, it's going opposite lane, so I can kind of, like, chill. Sparky, huh? Nice. That actually does, like, a reasonable amount of damage onto the Sparky. I ain't mad about it. Could be way worse for us. All right, let's get this machine down here. I think I'm going to have to sack, like, a Rune Giant or, like, a Bomber or something to defend this Sparky. Let's go ahead and get this Rune Giant down, and then we're going to get our Bomber here. Ooh, cheeky NATO by my mans, but it's not really going to work out for him the way that he wanted to. This guy's deck is crazier than ours. Just when I thought we had the most mid-ladder deck, my man's rocking this. Hopefully he panics and goes for, like, an E-Wiz or something, but I doubt it. I really want to pressure here because of his cycle. I know he wants to Sparky, or wants to P.E.K.K.A. So we're just going to rage all of this up, and I actually think it'll be enough to DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, look at how fast that P.E.K.K.A got melted. Dude, Evo Inferno Dragon! Evo, you can't stop with an E-Wiz! You thought you could stop it with an E-Wiz? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the mid-ladder menace now. It's me. GG's, dude. GG's. Evo Inferno Dragon is the backbone of this deck. I love it. Easy win there. We'll see you in the next one. All right. Up here against Guided by Jesus YouTube. Fellow YouTuber. Just two Clash Royale YouTubers going at it, man, with their possible no-skill decks. Well, that's an unfortunate start, but let's go ahead and get this Bomber down. All right. That'll do. That'll do. Wasn't expecting him to go scar me at the bridge, and... Oh, he missed. Oh, my guy. My guy. Who are these people, man? All right. My man's definitely not going to post that on YouTube. All right, let's get the Goblin Machine down. You're ready a leg up when you see that they're running Skeleton Army. Like, you have two incredible spells for that. I think what I want to do here is I will push into the Tesla purely to cycle. Really no other reason other than to cycle. And let's get this Eye Dragon here just to shred this. And we're actually going to go absolutely feral on that right side. We're going to go Goblin Curse, Rage over here. A little late on the Rage. That's my bad. But it's all good. We still actually get a bunch of damage on the tower here. So pretty good start. He actually still needs to respond to that. Right? Oh, I don't think it was worth the pre-arrows in that situation. We already have a great matchup. He has Witch, he has Skeleton Army, we have Bats. This is like a picture-perfect matchup for this deck. So, yeah, boy is pretty... I'm pretty stoked about this one. Let's get the Goblin Machine down here. Our Evos are up and cycle soon. I think I might just let this go and just cycle a Bomber in the back. You got to know when to go in and when to kind of just say, all right, I was just trying to cycle. I was just trying to bait out cards. Yeah, exactly. Like in this situation, I do feel like it's more important for me to lock in on defense here. So that's what we're going to do. Goblin Curse is probably going to be my best friend on defense here. So let's go ahead and go like this here. Rage all this up. I was hoping the Witch would die. That was bad. That was just bad because the witch lived. I mean, we obviously defended fine otherwise, but I clearly underestimated the Evo Witch. I'm sure I'm not the first person in history to underestimate that card. Just when I thought the matchup couldn't get better, we just found out that he's running Graveyard, so my Goblin Curse is going to just be amazing in this situation. Rune Giant will boost this card up even more, and I want to keep it healthy. So, okay. My man, what a play. I don't know about that. Let's go ahead and kite this over. And how to lose a game in like 5 seconds by my opponent. To be fair, like I said, that was like a diabolical matchup, so there wasn't a lot he could do anyway, but I don't know if opposite lane like that was the move. Someone's got to tell him. Let's rage all this up as well. This should clean up the witch if we go for arrows. And we're probably in for another 3 crown here. Okay, sick. GG's. Not going to see that one on his YouTube channel. We're going to hold that W. I'll see y'all in the next game. All right, into our last match of the video. This deck is starting to rot my brain. I just realized someone watching me for the first time might think that my tone is like sarcastic or arrogant. I just want to let you know that I'm just in awe at this deck, and I'm just being sarcastic. Like, it's fun, it's funny, it's like a bit. This deck takes very little skill, and that's kind of why I'm responding this way, because it's crazy how you can just use this deck, abuse the mechanics of this deck in this way, and it's almost comical to me. So my tone of most videos is not like this. It's usually different, so I just wanted to call that out. But yeah, this deck is crazy. Kind of looks like, I was going to say RG, but I truly don't know now. I think this is a good use of the Inferno Dragon. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Okay, well, I think we're going to live, but I'm, like, horrified at this matchup for me. Okay. So it looks like it's probably E-Golem or like 3 Musketeers or something. I don't know. Just some dastardly deck. I might try and get King Tower activated. I don't think it's worth it though. Did he just mirror his skeletons? Is that a thing? All right, let's go in here because his cycle is at least awkward. And he butchered that kite kind of because it's only going to kite over some of the troops. Okay, I'm going to rage this up. I know it probably looks like an overcommitment, but I want to take the tower while I can. And then I can like park the bus on defense. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. Exactly. And once again, he doesn't have the E-Dragon hand, which is nice. Okay, let me go like this, actually. And now that that's locked there, I can go and take care of this. Playing around the Inferno Dragon is always like one of the hard parts of using this deck. Or playing around the, if they have an Electro Dragon. So given the circumstances, I don't know if I could have done much better than that, like at all. So we just need to survive or trade, and that's going to be nice. He wasted his Evo Skeletons. That's actually huge for us. Okay, I think I might go in for a trade, because I genuinely think if he commits to a push, I don't know if I can stop it. So let's just, like, set up for that exact thing. Oh, nice, and he used his Electro Dragon. So we can't stop that, really, so we're going to go in for a trade. And you don't usually want to base race against Inferno Dragon. Oh, nice. He's actually trying to defend. That's actually better for us, low-key, that he's trying to defend. He has a pocket rocket, but it doesn't matter, dude. It really doesn't matter. He doesn't have Evo Skeletons. There's no way he stops this. So that was good for me. Knowing when to go in and when not is super important when you're using this deck. So 2 no-skill Jedis going at it. Easy last match. I'm going to catch y'all in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. This is the deck. One more time in case you want to take a screenshot and try it yourself, which you should, especially if you're trying to climb trophies, or if you just want to feel good about yourself, because this deck's pretty strong. So you saw it in today's video. You can just melt your opponent's tower, so it's a good time. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. I say that in every video just because it's the truth. And I really hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out!